Lovely Laveau and fam are something else.
We're currently being recorded. Don't say nothing wild. Don't say nothing Mark James. We are currently being recorded. What's going on? What's going on? Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning. It depends on when you're watching this. Either way, I am brother fam from the Black Rasslin podcast as well as the Wiz Buffy podcast. Greetings, hello. But it's a mixed tag tonight, and my tag team partners in the building. What's going on?
What's popping? Of course, you know it's your girl, Lovely Laveau. I'm always around with the big blue hair. You can always find me there. Yeah. What's popping?
Yo, this is literally and figuratively something else. We spend a great deal of time talking to folks about pro wrestling, the news and the rumors, and who is in the background talking to who and who has booked the match and getting over and all. Listen, I be wanting to not talk about wrestling
At all.
right? So I don't know. I don't know how many moons or months. You know, you be thinking something your idea, right? You think of something pop in your head. You're like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I say it, and I said, in my mind, I post in my mind, it would be a good idea to talk about wrestling. But what I ended up remembering is really, I'm in a spaces months before,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I don't really talking. I'm not one of them talking niggas in
You
the
always
spaces.
quiet.
Because I use the spaces like a podcast. I'm listening to y'all niggas cut up,
Yeah.
and so I believe I hear you say these wrestling niggas don't want to talk about wrestling. They
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about
Something else.
hey, you know what I mean? So you know how I guess it lived in the back of my mind. So I tweeted out, and then I'm like, that should be something. And so it turned into this. I reached out because it's it's a great deal of your brainchild. So I figured, this would be the perfect avenue. Oh man, totally unprofessional. You got to cut your phone short, man. Um, so I figured it would be the perfect avenue and vehicle for us to kind of get with some of these pro wrestling folks, niggas as I like to call them, and talk about something else, man. What don't these wrestling people specifically know about Lovely that is okay to share? Uh, you know what I'm saying? What's something about you that nobody knows? And you like, well, god dang, I didn't know she was because you are
Mm,
semi open book. You're definitely
yeah.
wild, nigga. I heard you. I've once heard you tell one man to relay a message that you would like said man
All right.
to spit in your butt. Is I
Okay.
believe what that was the message. You know what I mean? Shout out, you know what I mean, my nigga Ron. Anyway, keep on.
All right, so let's kind of tell people that story before we just let them run, right? So our truth came into one of our spaces, and I just nicely told him, I was like, can you tell Roman, if he ain't got nothing else to do, he can, spread the butt cheeks and just cut to right up in there, and I'll be honest.
You a hawk spit? It should just be a. It shouldn't be
It
a
has more
hawk spit.
substance. It has
Yeah,
more,
but it gets. Never mind. That's
but in there it works.
fair enough.
Not the cat. The cat talking. I'm sorry.
That sounds like children. That is
That is a
creepy.
kitty.
So I don't mess with cats. I'm afraid of.
He's so cute. He's like Yamoon's like this big white, just like majestic creature. If he was in here, I'd pick him up. So he's like, come here.
If there was a big
And then
white cat, would always feel the need to just name the cat Cocaine.
cocaine, coke
Coke,
cat,
come here, Coke.
coke
Come here.
cat.
Little Sniffy.
His
Come
name
on.
is
Come on.
Yamoon, but I call him Yamoon.
Oh, how is it? Is that a?
It's my baby's cat. It's my homeboy's cat. You know.
How we get to Yamoon?
His name is Yumoon.
Yumoon.
But I call him Yamoon because I'm
Yamoon.
country and I'm ghetto.
But how?
Don't
I
ask
wanna know.
questions, just be thankful.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So back to you.
Yes.
What don't we know about you that you are okay sharing?
I have to think because, like, y'all know how I am on Twitter. I just
say everything.
Yeah. I sing. I do sing, and I am a painter.
You got
everything else, y'all pretty, huh?
You think you got the thing with your thumb go in with the little paints?
Relax. I do have it. I do.
You
it's
got
called
one
a
of them?
palette. I do. I do.
I'm so disappointed that it's just called a palette. It should have a French name. Keep
It
going.
probably has something another jazzier name, but it's a palette in my house, and that's what I needed to do. So what I do, I paint erotic art.
Okay.
So I have a large picture over my desk of my own womanhood, and it blesses my office.
So a coochie painting.
Yeah, and it's my own. So I see it enough. I can paint it. Hell.
That's a ill. Like how does it freeze niggas in this track like I think it would?
Yes. So not everybody comes in my office. That's why it's in there. So my plan is to get like a bunch of cheap like sex toys, cut them in half and paint them and glue them on canvases and paint around the sex toys.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think it was gonna get this wild this
evening.
We got here really quick. We got here really quick.
This is sick. I mean?
Like, nah, I did sex toy confetti. We got this sex toy confetti really quick. You can cut them up, paint them, and just yay! Congratulations. Sure. Is that what we?
But it's art though. So excuse me. So art, you can kind of do anything with it. So I wanted to take sex toys and put them on canvases, sell them. I did one a couple of years ago. And it was like a dildo that was like sticking directly out of the canvas, and I painted around it for this girl. She got it in her bedroom right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She sure
it works.
That's what she said.
I bet she does.
100%. Yo, this is wild. So
it works.
So you're an erotic artist and a singer.
Yes.
Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you another question. It always feels like I'm interviewing people. If you had to write your Wikipedia page, which may or may not already exist,
what the shit?
We never know. You know what I mean? Like,
I hope not.
What would it say? What would that first paragraph be?
Shit. I don't know. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because me being a Libra and being somebody who's just into so many things, that first paragraph can say about any damn thing, for real. For real. I really gotta sit and think of that. I'm gonna type up my own fake Wikipedia paragraph one day, because it's a lot that can go in that first paragraph.
So the first sentence, at least, I would put like
the first sentence.
Real nigga, like, you know what I mean?
The only woman in the room, but always the realest nigga, is gonna be the first sentence.
I like the energy.
Yeah.
I definitely like the energy. So you became one of my best friends about a month and a half ago. We were arguing, of course, as we do online, and I quoted my favorite rapper, and you knew who Little Brother was. At that point, you one of my best friends. I was like, yo, let's go into karate and do garage. Let's go in the garage, do karate right now.
Listen, you talk about Fonte, I'm always gonna be up.
Yes, my favorite.
I'm in North Carolina, so you know, Little Brother, they pioneers for us.
Fair enough. Them and Petey.
We're not. What we're not gonna do is act like Petey Pablo is anything of importance here.
North Carolina.
Okay.
Like a helicopter, nigga.
Nobody's fooling with P. Pablo here. We don't care.
When he had his when Petey had his award nominated performance in Drumline, it was a special moment.
I told ya.
When I was like, yo, this nigga got in the movie off one song. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
But I was like, okay, granted, I told y'all it's a good band song. It is. It is a great band song. But how did y'all finagle this nigga into the movie? Nobody else answered the phone?
Timing.
That was sick, and it was sadistic, and I was very upset.
Who's the school Nick Cannon was going to in that movie? It was fake, right?
It was supposed to be a knockoff of A&T.
So he was all right, fake Aggie.
Yeah, fake Aggie.
Never mind. And then they had the little joint crosstown with Anthony Brown. So yeah, they were in North Carolina. You gotta go get the North Carolina man.
Well, here's the thing. In the movie, it was set in Atlanta, though, remember?
Oh, it was? I don't know.
Yeah, so it wasn't even like North Carolina A&T State University. It was like Atlanta and something. What was the name of the school in Drumline? Wasn't it like Atlanta AT&T or some A&T or some shit?
I don't remember, but it was in Atlanta.
It was in Atlanta. So they stole our whole swag, bar for bar, flow for flow. They sold it for us. But you know, we went to UNCG, so it don't matter.
Okay. Atlanta A&T University is the name.
That is, see?
I think the purpose of what we're doing here, right, is really to get an opportunity for people that we kind of, are in the mix with to find out more about those people that they watch on TV or pay their money to see. It gives them an opportunity really to get to know those folks and get to know us, but also kind of invest to give them a reason to invest in these people so that they can really have, you know what I mean? You get in at the bottom floor or something, and most people always kind of, stick with their favorites. And I think this would be a dope opportunity to spread the word that look, niggas be wrestling, but they do other stuff.
They people, they still people at the end of the day. And that's always been, and that's kind of why I said what I said in that particular spaces, because I'm like, how many times can we ask Trisha Dora about her origin story? How many times can we ask Shane Taylor who his dream match is, or why he started wrestling, or who trained him? Like, we know these things. All you got to do is click their face on a podcast and you're going to hear this 50 times. Like, you're going to know that. So this is something that makes you want to say, okay, who are they behind the mask? Kind of like a like kind of going behind the curtain a little bit, not necessarily breaking the word kayfabe, that foreign term, but really knowing who these people are behind the ring. And that's important because you know who you're investing in, who you're spending your money in, and they feel like you care about who they are, which is how you cultivate real relationships. You know what I mean? So you asked me about my Wikipedia page. What's yours going to say? Like, tell me something about you that they don't know.
So the first sentence is going to say, ill fam is an ill nigga, right? That's the first sentence off the break. Ill nigga, jack of a lot of trades. I'm old. I've been married for a very long time. I can't draw. I'm an ill beatbox. Nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? I do weddings.
Not big marquee out here. That's sick.
Yeah. I could beatbox. I do graduations, weddings, divorces. I do everything. I mean, it's really ill. Yeah. Mazel tov, L'chaim, all that.
That's nutty. That's really sick.
I mean,
that's insane.
Listen, we're gonna work on them. That sick shirts from Lola.
No, we need that.
Coming. They're definitely coming.
Because if I got to put these people, that sick got to be on the way.
Yeah, the whole time.
Oh yeah, all day.
The whole time, man. But really, a guy who likes to run his mouth, and for some reason people seem to relate and are receptive to it. That's about it, man.
Yeah, it's
Ain't no mystery to me.
We got to give you some mystery. We got to create a mystery for you. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna find something that you can utilize as mystery for yourself, so people don't feel like they know you too well.
Just don't search the Maryland State Correction. No, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna start. You know what I mean? Shout out to my niggas down Jessup. You know what I mean?
This is nuts.
So let's what is I guess what's different about you that wouldn't be the same if you weren't in North Carolina? What would be different for you?
First of all, everything. If I was not in North Carolina, I would be so further along in what my career path would be. I stayed in North Carolina for as long as I did for family reasons. I got 5 sisters, so I'm the oldest of 6 girls. So I wanted to make sure that everybody was good. My nana had cancer. She unfortunately passed away. So now I'm able to kind of do me, so to speak. You know what I mean? So if I wasn't in North Carolina, I would more than likely by now have had a wrestling promotion.
Got time.
Yeah, I would have had a wrestling promotion by now. I definitely don't believe in rushing anything. If you hear somebody talking in the background, that's my kid back there and his 2 cents. So I definitely I know
it's impeccable.
It is. He's incredible. Like the timing is always perfect. I definitely would have had something like that going. I probably would have had a BBL by now too if I went in North Carolina. I need a BBL.
You don't.
Nah, I'm gonna get that. And when I get that, let me tell you something.
Can you guarantee them? Like, you know what I mean? You can't guarantee you won't walk out there looking like, you know what I mean?
I'm willing to take the chance because let me tell you something. Hey, you have your dreams, I got mine. You asked me my dream.
This time I didn't. However,
you said what was I be doing if I went to North Carolina? Getting a BBL. That's what I be doing.
North Carolina is
scamming rich niggas. That's what I be doing.
Scamming rich niggas is amazing. That might be the name of the episode. It's because like, all right, so being mid-Atlantic, right? Yeah. Which is what I kind of call this area, is we're not all the way like southern. We're especially here in Maryland, but we definitely not like northern niggas. So it's kind of, for me, it always, first of all, this was always a dope area for like pro wrestling.
Yeah.
But it was also culturally an area where we were more receptive of other regions because we didn't have a super stamp on what it is that like we were. So it was always cool to kind of be a melting pot of, wherever we were from. But, and this also is going to go on my Wikipedia page, I can outcook niggas' mother. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to talk about your cooking because I'm annoyed, I'm angry, I'm upset. I got beef low key with you.
Me?
I do.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right, so I'll throw my little shots at you, but I'll be like, yo, everybody be knowing about y'all little cooking events or y'all little brunches and shit. I don't never know until I see it on the timeline. I'll be like, wow, that's crazy. I thought this was my man's.
I've never had no cooking event.
You what? You didn't?
I've never had a cooking event.
So you weren't cooking in Dallas?
I definitely cooked in Dallas for the niggas that was in the house.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't get no kind of invite, right? That's sick.
That's work. Hold on, because I'm fairly sure we had a conversation. You're like, where y'all at?
All right, so what had happened was with your little raggedy ass invite, right?
Okay.
It was a pity invite because I got on your ass about the little brunch y'all had in DC.
All right.
And you gave me a little pity invite.
Hold on. First of all,
chicken. You was like, this is your invite. Okay.
Yeah, nigga.
Everybody else got nice invitations.
No one else got nice invitations. I've never had a hand. Listen. We woke up that next morning with not that bad a hangover. My cousin, shout out brother Math, said, yo, I'm getting the Uber to Target. I gotta go get some t-shirts. What you ready to do? I said, bet. I grab some food and I'm gonna get busy today. That was Saturday morning. I cooked Saturday night.
I was hurt. I was like, damn, he really in there chefing, and I'm just out here eating like Whataburger. It's really sad.
Don't do that no more.
I've never. First of all, that spicy
Jeez.
ketchup is crack.
I didn't have none. They gave me a cheeseburger with a whole bunch of mustard on it. I was offended.
You gotta ask for the spicy ketchup, like it comes on the side.
Man, I don't know. The burger they gave me was terrible that time.
I'm eating French fries, mad as hell. Like, wow, that chicken looks amazing. He really marinating that shit too. That's
Hey,
sick.
listen. I will say, I will outcook niggas' grandmamas, and I stand by it.
All right, so the next time we have a black event, and you plan on cooking, or Mav asks you to cook, if I don't get a personal invite, it's beef.
Fair enough. Mimi's still mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she was at WrestleMania, I believe, and we were at the B&B, and I was frying chicken. You know what I mean?
We would have left.
I made a little special batch of some honey Old Bay wings, which I'm fairly boy.
We would have left. We would have left WrestleMania.
Next time. It's definitely be next time.
Man. It be your own people. Your boys ain't your boys for real.
No, I'm just saying, it just everybody don't, you know what I mean? It just be a spur of the moment thing. We don't plan. Listen, we do not plan. It's always a shoot from the hip with us.
All right. If that's your final answer, I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, I didn't like none of this is I'll be like, oh my bad. Because I'm gonna say I feel bad that you didn't get a plate.
Yeah.
But I don't think I moved incorrectly.
You didn't, but because I'm a brat, I want my own personal invite.
Fair enough.
Sit over there with your hookah.
Amazing. So we sat down and we planned this, and we told each other kind of when we're wrapping things up with everybody that we will be speaking to. We're gonna speak to some folks. We're gonna talk to some niggas. The first question I'm asking everybody is, do you say nigga?
They gotta be on the table. If you're uncomfortable for a nigga, you must not be on the show.
Nah, that's gonna be too many niggas. But we are gonna round things out with 5 questions that we ask everybody. To kind of 5 rapid fire things, just to get in and out and finish and wrap up neatly, so it doesn't, we don't have to make any weird exits. And so tell the people about your social media. We're gonna get to that.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We gonna get to know you for real.
Okay. And then to wrap that up, I think we're gonna call it the standard 5 count. Is that what we're calling it?
5 count.
5 questions to get to know you better. We're gonna ask each other said questions. Do you want to set it off?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I'm gonna have to kind of like modify it a little bit because you ain't on the mat. So if you weren't doing this potting and things like that, what would be your dream career?
Singing in a New Jack Swing cover band.
Not you sliding out on the microphone. Shoot.
Dum Diddy.
If I see fam with a fucking flat top,
imagine that.
I'm sick.
Steve. Fam went to Steve Harvey house and robbed his wig collection.
Disgusting.
Get me the Teddy Riley headset.
Hey, yo, I'm not doing that. With the shoulder pad, like,
oh my god, you know what I mean? With the guitar, the guitar,
and the Roger Troutman mouth with the
oh my gosh. See, live. This is live. This is good content we giving away right now.
Oh yeah,
it's good content. We really, you know what I mean. So same question.
If I wasn't involved in this crazy thing called wrestling, I would 100% full-time be a full-time sex education specialist. 100%. Shut up, boy.
Fairly sure I wasn't expecting the word twat specifically. I wasn't.
Why? That's the one.
I hadn't heard that.
I'm sorry. I don't know if we have a edit button.
No. That we're definitely leaving that twat in. I don't know if I've said twat this many times my whole entire life.
We said it too many times.
Already. Yeah, absolutely. It's a little.
We're gonna have dreams about twats, and I don't know how I feel about that. Shut up.
Fair enough. That's great. Speaking of which, who is your celebrity crush?
Yeah, are we talking wrestling or just all around?
I'll let you decide.
Okay. So, this is the first time I've said this out loud. Outside of like my close friends, okay? My one wrestling crush, other than of course Hikuleo, fucking Kenny King.
Kenny King is a real nigga.
He does something to my nipples. I don't know what it is.
I believe Kenny King is a Maryland nigga too.
He is something. He's beautiful, and that's. I don't know. He do something to me that don't no other wrestler really do like that. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. Like he come around, I get real quiet. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'll be trying to leave the room. I'm like, and I don't get like that. You know me. I'm very much a work the room type of person. So if I get quiet,
that's funny. That is very funny.
That's very funny that I said that out loud.
Oh, you said it to the worst possible person. Too.
I did. Please don't play with me on social media, nigga.
Oh no! I don't. At this point, we real life friends. I would never do that. But however, in real life, I'm a savage.
Oh, you gonna blame me? Okay, cool. That's fine. Who's yours?
But you know already. But you already know.
I know. Who's yours?
I don't know if it's secret. Like everybody like the same Jones. What's the Jones? I guess that don't get mentioned. Yo, Regina Hall.
Oh yeah, I love her.
Mean.
She's one.
Mean.
She's one.
Wrestling. I really don't know.
You don't have to be wrestling necessarily, but we'll take Regina for that one. That's cool.
Yeah,
we'll take that. Let me see who else we got. Okay, so what's one unpopular opinion, like that hill that you just gonna die on?
Tupac and Young Jeezy aren't that good of rappers.
Well, guys, it's been a great episode of Something Else. I'm glad you were able to. What?
I didn't say they didn't make good music. Actually, I might say that about Jeezy, but definitely I didn't say that about Pop. But I don't think they are great. Like you niggas wouldn't call them like dope MCs. They legends. But that is my my hip hop confession for the evening.
That's nuts. I'm about to slander you on the timeline.
That I appreciate.
Yeah, that's coming. Damn, like a lot of my hills that I die on are wrestling related, so I'm trying to steer clear from that. What is a hill that I will fucking die on? I have a lot. Okay. The hill that I would die on is Mariah Carey should have never been considered number 2 as far as best singers in the world next to Whitney Houston.
Hallelujah!
Thank you. I knew someone else would agree. Mariah Carey is ass. And I like to say that Mariah Carey sounds like Keisha Cole with a falsetto.
Drunk Mariah Carey.
No, Mariah Carey, period. Okay, let me clear it up a little bit. White Mariah Carey. When she became white, Now, when she had the little curly hair, the little brown, she was tiny and she like
Vision
a
of
mom.
Love, Mariah Carey.
She sung a little ass off, but it still went up there with Whitney. Mariah, when she got the Butterfly and Heartbreaker, all that shit, that bitch is terrible.
It's not my deal.
I will fight. I will die on that hill immediately.
Hey, yo. Hills that niggas die on. Apple or Android?
I'm Apple.
I am not.
I know. I hate that green bubble when I text you.
Niggas be like, yo, green bubble. Yo, why does that? Why do niggas hate bubbles?
That bubble just made me so mad. I'm like, yo, what you doing with your life? Like,
why?
You don't love yourself? Like, it makes me feel like you don't love yourself.
What you mean?
Like, why is your bubble green?
Because I like my phone.
You can't even see the right emoji. The emojis don't even look right. Like, Android emojis, when we see them, they look like they have Down syndrome or something. Like, it's on some other shit. Like, they don't look real.
All right. Look through my entire history of texting.
Okay.
I dare you to find an emoji.
I mean, I don't see your emojis, but I'm saying like Androids in general. Like when I'm being petty and I'm screenshotting somebody's fucking tweets, if they do it from an Android, that emoji looks stupid. I'm like, what is this fat ass smiley face? Like, why this devil horn purple? Like, what is that? They look like Teletubbies. That shit's stupid.
Do you really care?
Yes.
Nah, I don't believe that.
No, it makes me mad. If you send, if I send you one of these fancy emojis like the tear eyes and the smile, you don't know what that means. You don't know what that means to me because you can't see it.
I definitely don't.
You get a question mark in a box. That corny. Shit whack.
Oh, listen, I like to tell my phone what to do. You know what I'm saying? My phone will do anything I tell it to do.
I mean, because it's a childish ass phone. Grow up.
Nah, what you mean?
Grow up.
Listen,
Can you link all your shit together?
What happened?
One password. Can you link your watch, your iPad, your oh shit, you ain't got no iPad. Can you?
I definitely don't.
Can you link your tablet, your phone, and your watch?
You through Microsoft? Yes.
Microsoft. You can't do it through Samsung.
However, I'm not a big. I am a actual watch guy, so I'm not a. That don't matter to me. But listen,
you just flexed on me, told me you got money. Okay, that's cool.
I definitely don't. I read all I do. You know what I mean? These little Seikos. I get a. You know what I mean? Get your little $30 Seiko, and you could tell. You know what I mean? I like a TikTok on my wrist.
Fam, grow up.
What you mean?
I want better for you.
You said one password for everything. So if they hack everything,
I can link all my shit together with one password.
That's not good. You do
realize. For me, it is. Let me tell you why, because I'm scatterbrained, nigga. I forget everything. Let me tell you why I forget everything. I be high. Can I say that? I'm gonna say it. I be high as hell.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If your boss hear this,
what boss? I'm my boss.
It's because you watched it back.
Exactly. I'm my boss.
Hey, I don't be high.
I be high as hell. I do. I'm super high. I'm about to be high in a few moments.
That's what's popping. So what's the last question?
Oh, last question is a good one, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
Oh, that's easy. What's the little German blue nigga from the X-Men? Nightcrawler
or Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Yeah, I'm teleporting everywhere. Teleporting everywhere because it's gonna take me a long time to get there.
Same.
I move slow, but if I can, you know what I mean?
That's 100%. Same thing. Teleportation is definitely I've always said, because like we can get to so many shows, we can get to so many events, we can go to everybody event.
I'm gonna be broke.
No, we not, because you can teleport. Broke. No, you not.
Into the safe?
Think about it. Think. If you teleport, right? Now I'm gonna get, this is my conspiracy theory shit, so walk with me, right?
Okay.
If you could teleport anywhere, like no restrictions, you gonna be so much richer because you don't have to pay for flights. renting a car. You don't have to pay for tickets. You can just teleport in the building because you've already gotten past security. You don't have to pay for the tickets. You don't have to pay for housing. You don't have to pay for hotels because you can, after the show, teleport right back to the crib.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Teleportation.
It's the best one. And that instant teleportation, just like Nightcrawler, just a cloud of smoke.
Yep.
Bam.
Bam.
Perfect. Sound effects, all that.
That's fire.
Funny.
This has been Something Else, and I'm gonna do the whole thing. I apologize. This is my spiel. I am IlFam79, your social media choice, aka the Arn Anderson of podcasting, aka Captain Brew Albano, aka Thicky the Dragon Steamboat, aka Cheeto Santana, aka Pod Champ, Pod God's favorite podcaster, aka the Senior Love Daddy of WFAM, where family always matters, and my tag team partner.
Okay, this is your girl. Once again, it's Lovely Laveau. You can find me everywhere. It's the Black Bruja with the big blue hair. You can find me on Twitter at Lola_blue, BLUU, or Instagram, just me lovely. And if they happen to suspend my damn Twitter one more time, you can go to the other Twitter page and it is the Lola Blue. And I'm always there.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate y'all. And we out.
Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else, nigga.